Hey team. So maybe you went through our whole course now and have decided that home inspections and maybe the home inspection industry isn't right for you. The cool thing is, over my years of experience in the home inspection industry, I've been able to observe many other companies and businesses that operate closely with home inspectors or are similar to the home inspection industry. There's quite a few industries you can get into that may not have as much of a startup cost, or maybe don't have as stringent licensing to get into. So I just wanted to bring some of those things to your attention, because maybe getting into home inspections isn't right for you right now. It's certainly not right for everybody. And I just wanted to list off some of those first other opportunities that come to mind. So one of them is sewer scoping, and that's basically where somebody hires a company to come out and take a special kind of camera, and it goes down and inspects the sewer lines from their home out to the city sewer connection. A lot of home buyers don't always realize that when they buy a home, they also typically own the sewer line out to where it connects with the city sewer. So there's some potential liability there. And we are huge advocates of sewer scoping. In our area, people charge anywhere from $200 to $300 for a sewer scope. And our company, we did those ourselves for a while, but the last couple of years, we've just partnered with another company, and when we book inspections, we'll oftentimes connect our clients with them and basically sub out that service. So the sewer scope cameras can cost anywhere from $3,000 to 10 or 12 grand for the higher end, nicer ones. But I'm not aware, most areas don't require licensing for that. So that can be a good little kind of ancillary service, inspection related business to get into. There's also many parts of the country that have radon, which is a gas that it comes out of some types of rock as they break down. And there's a health concern out there. Many people believe that radon can lead to lung cancer. In some areas, radon is more prevalent than others. And there are certain types of monitors that people put in their homes to test the levels and see if radon levels are elevated in their home. Now, this is a service that it very oftentimes will happen when somebody's buying a home. They might want to know if there's elevated radon levels in their home. So that is a service that lots of inspection companies in those parts of the country where radon's known to be a high level, lots of times the inspection companies will do radon testing. However, there's also companies that specialize in doing radon testing, because you typically have to drop off a monitor, let it sit for 24 to 48 hours, and then pick it up another time. So some inspection companies don't want to deal with that. They might rather sub out that service to somebody. So there's an opportunity there for people who are wanting to get started and start a little business that could be standalone, or it could be maybe partnered up with a home inspection business. Another opportunity that's out there is doing pest inspections. That's a service that our company does in-house, and our state does moderate pest inspections. Some states it's really difficult to get your pest inspector's license, and others it can be done pretty quickly. There's always going to be a little education that goes along with that, so that you know what you're looking for and know how to identify different insects and different insect damage. But those pest inspections can be very valuable. Another service that's out there is doing HUD foundation certifications for manufactured homes. And basically their HUD, the Housing and Urban Development, is a department, Housing and Urban Development Department. They have special guidelines for how manufactured homes are supposed to be anchored to the ground they sit on, and they have requirements as to what types of structures can be attached to those manufactured homes. There are services out there. We work with a service that allows us to go out and collect the data for those foundation certifications, and then we use that company's report form, submit the information to that company, and they have their engineer look at it and issue a report. But there is a opportunity there to create a little side business, a little niche business, and that could be a little business, or again, something you could partner up with the home inspection business. There's also lead testing for paint, lead and asbestos testing. That's a kind of a side business. Another avenue people could use if they decide they didn't want to be a home inspector but wanted to do something in the inspection industry. So those are just some of the ideas kind of off the top of my head that you might look into if you're looking for a new opportunity but have ruled out home inspections as being maybe not something you want to do right at this moment. There's also tons of opportunity out there. So just keep moving forward. And if you're in an in-between spot, figuring out what's next, there are tons of opportunities to be had. So just keep your eyes open.